Hey, I'm Adam.
Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So this is the last of what I got from Andrea. Thank you so much, Andrea, for
Thanks,
trading.
Andrea.
Barrel-aged Canis Mexicanus. So excited to try this one. So this one is Wolf's Ridge out of Columbus, Ohio. It is, well, it says it's what, 10.4, 10.3%.
That's what it says on the tab.
But oh my gosh.
There's nothing on the bottle.
It smells like straight up bourbon from
Yeah.
here. So I don't know if the barrel added more or if that was just kind of a generic 10.4. But oh my goodness, it smells like straight up bourbon. But anyway, this is aged on one line coffee beans, cinnamon, a blend of chilies, cocoa nibs, and vanilla beans. And I'm super excited.
Yes, please. All right. Let's get into it, man.
Okay.
Pretty much
just
darkness.
dark,
yeah, that tan head dissipated. Let's get the nose. Man, I get tons of cinnamon. I get some chili, like some chili aroma as well. I usually don't get that pop.
Yeah, I got that second. The first thing I got was just sweet vanilla goodness.
Yeah.
Sweet bourbon
This
vanilla
smells
goodness.
wonderful. Very desserty, cinnamon, vanilla icing, like you said. That peppery thing. It's much more subtle than those other aromas. But
Yeah.
do you get coffee?
I don't get coffee.
Yeah, but do you get the bourbon? I don't get smacked with bourbon. Like I don't know.
either.
Maybe we were just. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it didn't get smacked like I did when I opened the bottle.
First beer of the night. I mean, it really smelled like straight up bourbon, but not when you dig your nose in it.
I can't wait. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Thanks, Andrea.
Thanks, Andrea. Yeah, real nice.
Still has some heat to it. So this is 2016. I was hoping to get a newer bottle, but this was the only thing that she had, so I took it, and hopefully I'll be able to get some from the next release, and we can try it fresh and see how it tastes. But I think it's pretty nice. The heat is mellowed. Now we had a newer version of just regular Canis Mexicanus, the non-barrel aged version, and it was big heat.
Yeah.
Big heat. And I'm not getting that on this one.
But it's amazing how much heat is still there
There's quite a bit.
after barrel aging and 2 years ish, 3 years in a bottle. It still has a very nice back end burn down the throat, a nice peppery burn.
So the question is, does barrel aging actually help it? I think it does, but then again, age might have done the same thing. But I kind of feel like it's got more sweetness to it. I get more of the vanilla, although it'd be hard to say that is vanilla, but it has that vanilla icing, cinnamon icing kind of flavor to it, plus a little heat, which I think is really good.
It definitely does. I get those flavors right up front, that cinnamon and that desserty vanilla. And then I get this kind of like this bittersweet chocolate note right after that. This wonderful roasty bittersweet chocolate, maybe some from the cacao nibs and some from the roasted malt. It's wonderful. And then that pepper heat on the back. Very complex flavors. Everything hits you. I don't get a lot of, I don't get coffee. I'm not, unless it's part of that roast I'm tasting. And I don't get a definite big bourbon flavor by itself. And again, sometimes the bourbon barrels gives it that vanilla, so that could be wrapped up in that icing flavor.
Yeah, I do admit I would rather have more of a bourbon flavor for a barrel aged beer, but I kind of feel like I'm getting some of that, and it's just kind of subtle and blending in with the other stuff. Because I have to admit, the very first sip I had, I thought, well, this tastes a lot like Bourbon County, because it had kind of that sweeter flavor to it, and then I got hit with all the other flavors. I like it quite a bit. I'm going to go 4 or 5. I dig it a lot. I'm very pleased with it.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's 4 or 5. Really good. I mean, it's a little cool. Mouthfeel's still good. I mean, it's chewy. It's not super thick, but it's on the thicker side. I get more and more of that chocolate, bittersweet chocolate, a little bit of roast. I'm just, it's a solid beer.
I think what I like the most about it is I feel like I'm getting kind of sweet chili, kind of that sweet flavor plus chilies, which I like. I mean, I like hot things, but when it's just spice for the sake of spice, I don't like it too much. And you add other flavors like the sweet vanilla, cinnamon, I think it really adds well to this beer.
And I wonder how much of that pepper burn, I mean, could be hiding some of that bourbon. Because oftentimes when I get a big bourbon barrel aged stout, I'll feel it as it's going down, you know, past the tongue and into the throat. And like that sip, I got that. And I'm like, that's almost reminiscent of a good bourbon barrel aged stout. So I wonder, maybe that's, again, just kind of hidden in that peppery flavor.
It could be. I don't feel like I'm just getting pepper as far as the chilies are going. I mean, I feel like I'm tasting some sweet chilies now, which is nice because just having pepper burn, it doesn't really appeal to me. But having the other flavors and feeling like I'm tasting some chilies, some sweet chilies, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
And I think now with that chocolatey flavor, I'm almost getting kind of that soy note we get with sometimes in those big, rich, big, rich adjunct stouts, such as sometimes those Cigar City beers. This is like reminiscent of a very peppery Hunapu, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's really solid 4.5 for me.
Yeah, 4.5.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'm just going to sip on it for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks again, Andrea. If you can have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.